Well, next up, then FBI shuts down ransomware gang that targeted schools and hospitals.
FBI, like female body inspectors?
Yes, those the particular group.
Wow, crazy.
So I've been hearing about this happening for, a few years now, where ransomware groups are going in and targeting schools and hospitals and just shutting down their entire systems and locking out their data so that they can't function. And it sounds like, and, they extort them for money so they can get, their Bitcoins out of the transaction. It sounds like they've actually managed to shut down one of the groups called Hive.
Hive, eh?
Yeah.
So what would they do? Go in there and be like, you've been nuked? You want to get access to your email server? Send us 10 Bitcoin or something like that?
Yeah. And it wasn't even the most outrageous prices. It was like stuff that was easily paid, like maybe like $20,000.
Oh, yeah.
So they weren't charging a whole hell of a lot. It does say they've been extorted for more than $100 million, but
that's probably through all schools and hospitals.
Yeah, all schools and all stuff like that, where it's small amounts, where it's easy to pay just to get your data back.
So, like, let's say you're in this group and you're working away, hacking hospitals. That's fucked up. Schools, not so much. Hospitals, yes, though.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, wow, okay, we've been doing it for a year here. We made $10 million. Oh, okay, cool. Is that enough? No, let's keep going. Okay, we did it for 3 years. We made $50 million. Let's keep going. Like, why wouldn't you just be like, okay, I'm good now. I have my $50 million. I can move to Belize. I can live like a king and be done with it. It's like, no, I need more. Like, why would you keep risking it?
I don't know. I don't know.
I just don't understand. I don't understand what the deal with that is,
Yeah.
So it's pretty fucked up anyways. I could hack a school. I don't think I'd hack a hospital though. But then again, I guess I'm thinking it as like from a Canadian standpoint.
Yeah. And when you're,
I guess it depends what you're hacking the hospital. Like if you're like, shut down like the fucking MRI machines and all that
they're
shit.
just locking their data out.
But you kind of need that to like help people.
Yeah, I know. But that's the thing. You lock down a hospital, you only charge them like $50,000 and they're like, easy money. There you go.
Yeah, I guess so. They're for profit in the States too. So that is literally easy money.
Yeah.
Whereas in Canada, it would be like, holy fuck. That's like out of the public's pocket right there,
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I think if I got to 50 million, I'd be like, okay, I can stop extorting hospitals now, I guess. I don't need more than that. Meager 50 million. Then you can retire, I think, from the hacking game.
It took 7 months of infiltrating for the law enforcement to get inside Hive.
Oh, so they were like getting into it from the outside.
Yeah.
They'd have a nerd pretend to be a hacker, man.
Maybe.
Oh, interesting. And then they broke it down after that.
Yeah, just completely broke it down.
So they were...
the article says officials said stealing the decryption keys and quietly giving them to 336 victims who are taking full control of Hive servers. So it looks like they hack in, got the decryption keys for 336 different victims, and then shut them right down.
Interesting.
Only about 20% of Hive's U.S. victims notified authorities.
They just paid it?
They just paid it and was like, no, we can't have this today.
Huh. Interesting.
Yeah, it's crazy.
They would just call in their help to break them back in?
They would either call in the help to break them back in or just pay the money. Especially if it's a small amount of data or a small amount of money. But,
wouldn't it be cheaper just to get your web dev to be like, okay, roll it back one time?
That might screw everything up. Like, especially in a hospital where you need access to that data immediately.
Yeah,
right?
I guess so.
It's a lot easier to pay $50,000 in Bitcoin than, go through law enforcement, wait possibly weeks to gain access to your data.
Yeah, but you don't need to go through law enforcement to roll back your server. You can just do it on your own. You don't need to wait for the cops.
No, but if you're rolling back a server where it's all important patient data,
I guess so.
You're screwing you're almost like...
Yeah.
Yeah.
The website at our work got hacked a bunch of times.
Yeah?
Yeah, but it was always just like greetings from whatever hacking group or whatever. And it was all because like the web hosts didn't upgrade their fucking like security or whatever.
Yeah.
Because I remember some customer would be like, oh, the website's hacked. And I'd be like, really? And I'd look and be like, oh, it is. And then I'll tell someone and then it's like that for 2 weeks and then it gets fixed or whatever. So
Yeah, sounds like you need a new host.
Oh, it hasn't happened in a long time, but it's also just fucking, I don't know. We're like, actually, they moved it to be hosted on fucking Wix. So fucking slow. Like, I don't know, dude. It's like we use our web store as Wix, and it's just like it's not set up for an actual business to use Wix, you know?
Yeah.
It's just like for small business.
Not
So,
like a 10,000 flies.
We need something that will automatically just take our database and put it on the website. But
yeah.
everything's manual. So, anyways,
there you go.